What's up, team? Check this out. So this is G Mixolydian. That's what we're going to do. Music Theory Monday number 15, okay? So I'm going to throw the chord chart for what I exactly played there, and we're going to connect the dots, okay? This is going to be a lot, but you can do it. Go back, check out this link. I'll link this at the end. Watch all the Music Theory Mondays. The last 2 weeks we did Dorian and we did Phrygian modes. Today we're going to do Mixolydian. We're kind of jumping around. Now, here's what I want you to realize. On that thumbnail I made, connecting the dots, you need to realize that if we play a C major scale, right? We're in the key of C major. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fifth note is G Mixolydian. So here's where people get confused. They don't realize that G Mixolydian has all the same notes as C major. There's no sharps, there's no flats, okay? I'm going to show you a trick too. How to convert any major scale to Mixolydian and help you connect the dots even further. So on that note, let's go down to G major right here, okay? Because this is where I'm going to throw that chart up in a minute. We're going to make some music. You're going to use your creativity, your musicality, and you're going to apply it how you want to apply it, even if you take a little chunk away. So watch, if I did a C major scale, G major, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. Now here's the problem. There are no sharps or flats in the key of C. So I just played a G major scale. If I want to convert that to a G Mixolydian, I have to do one move. Flat the seventh note. So if I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the seventh note in the key of G major is F sharp. So if I flat it, I go like this, watch. Hopefully this new camera works. F sharp, flat means move it a half step lower, and there's F. So if I run the scale now, I go, that is G Mixolydian. Really quick, just for reference, okay, because we don't have any chords going behind this, so it's harder to have, we don't have much context. But if you listen to G major, that F sharp I love F sharp. It's just so gritty. But if I flat it to G mix, it's much mellower. F's so much mellower. So, okay. If you don't understand that, it's okay. Check out the link. Go back and watch all the Music Theory Mondays and put the dots, connect the dots, connect the dots. Okay, so here's the scale or the chord, the scale chart that I wrote out for you. My guitar teacher showed it to me this way, and this is how we're going to connect the dots. So if we look at it, and I'll explain the color codings in the green box, but just practice this. This isn't very musical, but this is a great finger exercise because look at the stretches you got to do on the E, A, D string. So you go G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Now before I get to that one, before I run that, I want you to just look at the green box around that. Here's where connecting the dots is so important. Like, if you don't see, if you're blind to this, then you're not going to be as powerful of a player as you're going to want to be. But if you notice that, if I go C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, I just ran the C major scale. Now, of course, we started from G, so we did G Mixolydian. That's just a flavor, and this is where people get so confused. Modes are just flavors. You're just shifting the tonal center, and you're emphasizing certain tones or notes or sounds, whatever you want to call them. And that's what modes are. That's what scales are. That's what being a musician is. It's the way you interpret it and the flair and your vibe you throw out there, okay? So just practice going like this. Run it backwards. Okay? Now, here's one thing we can do. You're going to also start learning things and hearing things, and it's going to be really confusing about, you're going to look at certain chords in a song that you love, and you're going to think it's a certain key, but it's not going to be because there's certain chords that just don't fit into that key. So sometimes it'll be a modal chord progression. Now, let's do this. Before I play something in the looper, which will give it some context, what you can do is play like a G, right? And just run part of that scale you've got up here on the screen. And just kind of listen to how that sounds. Maybe you just get a riff out of it. All right, I'm all over the place. But maybe go G to F, let F ring, and then before you go back to the G chord, just try and do like a little run out of the scale you see up here on this G Mixolydian. there, I actually, instead of playing G to F, I'm just going to do some little licks out of this G Mixolydian scale I have up here, and then I'm going to go into F chord. Watch this. Told you those stretches are crazy, right? So my guitar teacher showed it to me this way a long time ago, but funny enough, he didn't tell me, he didn't help me connect the dots by telling me, oh look, you're going into C major scale, right there. So I probably didn't even know that those related, like from a theory standpoint. You know, he tried to teach me some theory. I love him, he's amazing, but I kind of got a little twisted up until someone else straightened it out for me. So what you want to do is just practice this scale and listen for some target notes. Now, one thing you can do is do what I did there. Maybe play a G in your phone. Just get your phone. Just go G to F, G to F, and then play some licks out of that G Mixolydian scale that's up on the screen now. Okay, so just come up with little licks like that. And then if you know where all the triads are, that's another story. I'll link that playlist at the end. Then your playing will be pretty much unstoppable. I'm not even kidding either, okay? And then it just gets more and more fun, okay? But just gotta put in the work. Like, the stuff is not, there's no app to download this into your brain yet, is there? All right, so let's do this. I'm gonna turn on my looper pedal. I'm gonna do a 4-chord progression. This, I'm gonna go G, F, and I'm gonna hit C, and then the minor 2 D. So listen to this, and I'm just gonna noodle out of the scale on the screen. I'm gonna take it off the screen when I'm noodling, but just grab it, it's linked in the description. I just want you to be aware of that's what I'm noodling in. And then all you're doing is hunting for some sounds that you can catalog, right? And put in your musical toolbox. So here's G to F, and C to D minor. Let's see what I can come up with. Listen, some of the notes I'm playing to my ear, they don't sound very musical because some of them, frankly, are probably dissonant. So this is kind of how you start learning to solo over chord changes. All right, so like you just have to and go slow. Maybe just find 2 sounds that work. Right? Maybe I delete that in the looper pedal. Let's just do the F to G. Keep it really simple. Okay. So let's do this. G to F. Excuse me. G. In there now, watch this. To F. Okay, you guys get the point. So then what you do is you just sit there and you have some context. You don't have to have a looper pedal. Just do G to F in your phone. Just do it for like a minute. And then maybe just hit one note and hear how that rings over it. You could just do root notes. You could just go G to F. Maybe you do G, F, C, and then just start playing with it. Or just take the scale that I gave you, which again, get out of the description down below, and what you can do is you can create like little riffs out of that. Maybe, I love these stretches on the E, A, D string where you're going. Now, of course, I could have played G Mixolydian right here. See, so then that's how you're starting to link things horizontally on the neck and vertically, and that's how you grow as a musician. All right, so don't want to give you too much, but we'll see where we go in Music Theory Monday number 16 next week. But I definitely want you to check out the videos I'm going to link here at the end. Drop any questions. The stuff can be confusing. You're just trying to connect one tiny dot at a time. So even if you can just take this away, I'm going to wrap it up with this one more time. Go to any major scale, okay? If you want to convert that major scale into a Mixolydian mode, just flat the 7th. So if I went up to D and I ran D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the octave, I just flat the 7. That's D major. There is D Mixolydian because I flatted, remember I showed you? I flatted the 7th. So what I want you to do is start training your ears to hear the flavors, to hear how that tonal center shifts when you go into that mode. And that's all that is, okay? You listen, you're gonna play what you wanna play. I'm just trying to give you more tools to broaden your horizons, to go, oh, okay, I never knew that before. And you guys have been amazing in the comments. Keep dropping comments. You guys help each other. Community's amazing. Hit that like button. Hit subscribe if you're new. We want to keep you. Channels, we're going to be almost at 15K, and I owe it all to you guys. This is our channel, so let's just keep lifting each other up. All right, drop jellyfish or your favorite sea creatures in the comments, or drop your favorite ice cream. I don't know. Tell us where you're watching from too. Oh, and I'm going to put out a community poll. I'm making new Team Jellyfish merch. You're going to see, I'm going to put out probably 2. Just vote on your favorite one, and that's going to be a new merch line we're going to do because we are Team Jellyfish, right? So keep going. Only you can stop you. You won't stop. I will see you in the next video, and we'll see where it takes us. Later.